एक चीज़ जो कि भाई हर फील्ड में जो भी आप इंप्रूव करना चाहते हो, फॉर एग्जांपल लेट अस सपोज टेक एन एग्जांपल, यू वांट टू ग्रो योर बॉडी, यू वांट टू ग्रो योर हाइट, you no matter what field you are in, you want to just look smacks, bro, everything. It doesn't fucking matter. One thing that would gonna be destroying everything in your field is sleep, bro. Everybody knows about sleep, how important it is, but then also we just ignore the fact ki how important it is, and we just scroll on laying on our bed and scrolling through Instagram videos and writing shorts every day for like hours. And when like they are on their bed, people are on their bed scrolling from your writing shorts, and like it's 11 p.m, 12 p.m, you hadn't even completed your protein intake of the day, you missed the gym and everything out there, and then also you're like scrolling and fucking wasting your time on shits like this rather than just focusing on yourself. And the thing is that I noticed one thing, that is when you are taking regularly on regular basis of like 8 to 9 hours of sleep, I just like the results just like a mind blowing, bro. Those results that I got after like regularly sleeping more than 8 hours per day, I just noticed massive changes, whether in terms of like body, whether in terms of my energy levels, whether in terms of my looks, everything just improved drastically as compared to when I was taking like 4 to 5 hours of sleep because of stress and everything out there. And my acne also got a little bit less as compared to when I was taking like 4 to 3 hours of sleep every day for the like fucking 6 months, because if my board exams were there and I was like fucking having so much stress, and I was doing all the things like studying and everything. So therefore, like my looks also got deteriorated. But the thing is that I have a lot of time right now, as I took admission in a college where attendance is not necessary much, so I can pay focus the most amount of time I can pay on improving myself, and also improving my content, and also improving the way I speak, and also tell you something very fascinating about my life and all the incidents that happened in my life. The thing is that sleep is very important. Now you were gonna be like, bro, tell me how to improve my sleep, how to just fucking sleep for like 8 hours per day, how you can do that. The first thing is that you don't need to just pay focus on waking up early, you need to pay focus on sleeping on time. If you are like going to bed on 10 p.m and you're planning to like sleep for 6 hours, so that means that you need to wake up at 4 a.m. Wrong, bro. If you're like going to the bed at 10 p.m, you weren't gonna be sleeping 6 hours. Why? Because your body also take time to acclimatize in the situation, to adapt the adapt the melatonin levels. We're gonna be getting high after some time, so you're gonna be taking around like 30 to 45 minutes. So if you're like going to the bed at 10 p.m, you should be aiming, if you're aiming for 6 hours of good sleep, then you should be aiming to wake up at 5 a.m, not 4 a.m. Okay, so you should be adding that 45 to 1 hour extra in your sleep. For example, let us suppose I take 8 hours of sleep every day, so therefore I have to, if I have to wake up at 6 a.m, I'm gonna be adding 8 hours to that. That would gonna be like if I go to 10 p.m, I'm gonna be waking at 6 a.m, that would gonna be 8 hours of deep sleep. But for sleeping at 10 p.m, I need to sleep like 45 minutes before 10 p.m. That means I need to, the actual time when I should be going to the bed is 9:15 p.m, not more than that. That would gonna be making sense if you are listening this video. So that's how she would gonna be. So for example, like it's not the most practical way you can do that. I can do that because I'm in college right now, and their attendance is not much necessary, and I go to college at like 9:30 p.m, and it doesn't matter much for me. But the thing is that if you are serious about a college, if you're like took admission in most elite colleges like IIT or something, PSID, their attendance is so fucking high and strict, so you need to just wake up early. So the most realistic sleeping pattern for you would gonna be from like, if you're gonna be taking just to make sure that you are not taking less than 6 hours of sleep every day, no matter how harsh the condition goes. Even if you have like final exams tomorrow, not final, but even if you have like periodic exams tomorrow, you need to take at least 6 hours of sleep. Okay, if you're a teenager, because if you're a teenager, you know about the things that are growing in your body right now. Your testosterone is going high, everything, your fucking height is going high, and everything, bro, everything. It's not about the height, it's about everything. If you're serious about your mental health, and you want the wisdom to take the right decisions at right moment of time, and you want the decision power, the wisdom, you need to just make sure that you are sleeping at right point of time. So the most practical schedule I'm going to be telling you is sleep at 10 p.m. No mobile, no scrolling before even sleeping. Like before just going to your bed at 10 p.m. you need to just make sure that you are switching off your phone, or giving that phone airplane mode or something like that, or some softwares. I'm gonna be like telling you one software is like really very important. You can just search it on Google Play Store and search like Whitey Shots Docker or something like that. You're gonna be getting thousands of softwares there that you can download and easily access that. Those are actually free, doesn't require any subscription, and that would gonna be blocking your Instagram shorts. I would, in my opinion, that you should be deleting your Instagram as soon as possible, because you are not a content creator. You are not like a social media fucking influencer. You're just wasting and scrolling through those fucking Instagram reels and consuming 4 to 5 hours of content every day. That you should be stopping that as early as possible, bro. That would gonna be increasing your wisdom already. And if you're gonna be taking like it one step further, just add 6 hours of sleep every day, and the results would be drastic. And just come back after like sleeping for more than 6 hours every day for the next 2 months, and then just come back to this video and comment and thanks me. Okay, thanks me, bro. So you need to just go at sleep at 10 p.m. and you need to wake up at 5. By this, you can just have 1 hour extra for paying focus on 6 hours of deep sleep. If you're gonna be taking like if you're going to bed at 10 p.m. you're gonna be sleeping till 11 p.m. and from 11 p.m. you need to wake up exactly at 6 a.m. or like 6:05 a.m. That would gonna be taking deep sleep of 6 hours, because no matter how many hours you spend on the bed, what matters the most is how much REM 3 stage, that is actually deep cycle. There are like 4 stages involved in the sleep stage. That is actually, first one is rapid eye movement first, rapid eye movement 2, rapid eye movement 3, and non-rapid eye movement 4. Non-rapid eye movement, that is actually the time where your body actually starts realizing that what's happening around me, and the study body starts to wake up. Your cortisol levels go high, your melatonin goes low, and your testosterone is also high. So therefore your body just get actually in activation mode. But the thing is that if you are not taking the most important stage, that is actually rapid eye movement 3, the body goes to like 4 to 5 experiences 2 to 3 rapid eye movement stages of like 30 to 45 minutes in every fucking 1 to 2 hours. So therefore you need to make sure that you are taking the rapid eye movement 3 stage. You are maximizing it, because that's the time period where your body grows, where everything reparation of your body happens in this stage only. So you should be focusing on rapid eye movement 3 rather than just laying on the bed like a lifeless object and like closing your eyes. That won't gonna be working much if you are like going to the bed and you're sleeping immediately and only like for 5 hours or like 6 hours. So you're gonna be seeing much amount of results in that person as compared to that person who lays on his bed but only sleeps for like 4 hours. He sleeps like he lies on the bed for like more than 10 hours, but he take the deep sleep for like only 45 or 30 minutes. So that would gonna be like you weren't gonna be seeing much results in that person rather than this person out there. So you need to just if you want to actually maximize the rapid eye movement stage 3, then you need to pay focus mainly on working when you are waking up. You need to make sure that you are using all of your energy till your day goes off. Till you are on the bed, you shouldn't be thinking about any other thing rather than just lying and sleeping immediately. That's actually possible if you're working with your ass off every day for the rest of your life, bro. That would gonna be taking much dedication, but if you want to do something big in your life, you need to do that, bro. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, then okay, just implement all the informations I told you in this video and thank me later. That's all for today's video. I will gonna be meeting in a video. Till that, take care, Jai Hind, bye bye, and also pay focus on earning money, because that's actually the main. You should be having the main goal to just serve your family, to your future wife, you need to just make sure that you are able to nurture your future child and your future wife. So that's actually the biggest responsibility as a man, I think so, and you need to take action on that. It doesn't matter whether you are getting a fucking government job or anything. It doesn't matter. You need to pay focus on earning money, bro. If you are earning money, those things would gonna be compounding, and your as a movie would gonna be getting to roof. But if you're not paying focus on the main thing, that is actually money, everything would gonna be stopping drastically eventually. So you need to pay focus on earning money. And how is that possible? By just paying focus on one skill and mastering it to a level where no one can meet your match, where no one can meet your level, and you are actually scaling it by YouTube or any online thing, or if you want to do offline it, you can do that. That's all for today's video. We're gonna be meeting in a video. Till that, take care. Jai Hind. Bye bye. Bye.